heard the sound. It was the click of a doorknob, and even before he heard the next sound, he knew that someone had come into the room. He turned quickly. The closet door was almost closed. Maybe if he held very still and stayed very quiet, whoever was in the bedroom wouldn't notice the closet door at all. He crouched down on the floor of the closet. More sounds, footsteps, and two voices. It was his parents, and they were both in the bedroom. He heard the bedroom door close. "I just don't like doing it now," he heard his mother say. "It seems so dirty, I guess." "You mean you don't like doing it in the light?" His father, angry. "The trouble with you, Ruth, is that you're prissy. You need a touch of the whore in you." The little boy wondered what the whore was. There was a scuffling noise, and then his mother's voice. "What about the children?" "What about them?" his father rumbled. "Elaine's at school and the kid's outside somewhere doing God knows what." The little boy sank farther back into the depths of the closet. Suddenly, it was very important that he not be discovered. He wasn't sure why, but he knew it was important. He listened to more scuffling sounds and heard some words that he couldn't quite make out. He began to wonder what was happening on the other side of the closet door, but he was afraid to peek out and see. When his mother began to moan, the little boy conquered his fear. He crept to the crack where the door stood slightly ajar and pressed his eye close. He could see the foot of the bed, but that was all. His mother moaned louder. He decided to risk pushing the closet door open a little more. And then he saw them. They were on the bed, and they didn't have any clothes on. His father lay on top of his mother. She was crying or moaning and struggling with his father. But she had her arms around his neck, and between the moans she was saying, "Yes, yes, oh God, yes." As he watched the strange scene on the bed, the little boy became frightened. He thought maybe he ought to help his mother, but he was scared of his father. His father had hit him before. He didn't want to be hit again, and he wasn't really sure that his mother wanted any help. Still, her cries were getting louder, and now she really did seem to be struggling. But her arms were still around his father, and she was kissing him. The little boy's eyes was caught by another movement in the room, and he realized that the bedroom door was opening again. He held his breath, then let it out again when he saw Elaine standing in the doorway. She would know what to do, he thought. She was 16 years old and almost all grown up. If his mother needed any help, Elaine would be able to provide it. He watched as Elaine moved toward the bed, waiting for her to say something, do something. But she didn't. She just stood there by the bed, watching. Just as the little boy was about to call out to his sister, he saw her suddenly raise her hands above her head. He saw the meat cleaver from the kitchen clutched in her hands. And he saw the cleaver flash down and heard the sound as the hard metal slashed through his father's skull. He heard his mother cry out, and he watched in confusion as she tried to struggle free of his father's weight. He wondered why Elaine didn't help his mother now that she had stopped his father from doing whatever he was doing. He realized that Elaine wasn't going to help his mother. He watched, horrified, as his sister raised the cleaver again and brought it down into his mother's face. He thought he heard his mother scream, but it was too quick for him to be sure. Frozen, he watched as his sister raised the cleaver again and again, bringing it flashing through the air. Long after they